Today I want to talk to you about self-regulation and co-regulation. So I was scrolling through Instagram today, as I normally do, because I'm like a big person who loves Instagram. I saw a video with some text on the bottom, and it was a video of a father and their toddler, and the toddler was just like having a moment, right? I know you know what I'm talking about. So the toddler was having a moment, and the father got down to the toddler's level and was able to calm them down just by, being next to the toddler and then, patting them on the back. It seems like magic, right? And actually it was magical. But it caused me a little concern, because if I were watching this in my mid-20s, as I had been with my young people, I think I would have thought well, how do you even do that? Well, that's all very well for this guy. He's probably like some superhero and is like calm all the time. In fact, he did look like a very calm person. So I'm going to demystify this and take it apart for you so that you have these skills as well, because it's a skill set. So the first thing is that the father was able to be calm in the moment. And that's a technique called self-regulation. So self-regulation is the idea that whenever anything is happening for us, we take a moment to catch, assess, and respond effectively. So in that moment when our child is having issues or we're in a fight or something like that, we're able to calm ourselves down. We didn't actually see that in the video that I'm talking about, but I'm going to teach you an example of how to self-regulate. So the thing that I have done for many years with my own children who are now grown adults, and in the classroom as a classroom teacher, as a principal, and something I taught at the university in teacher ed programs, was to just simply do this, to put my hand on my heart in any moment where I could feel that I was getting kind of elevated and kind of upset. I would just put my hand over my heart and take a deep breath like this. So this technique does like a gajillion things for you. Number one, and the most important thing, is that this technique causes you to take a pause so that you can calm down, and instead of reacting to the situation in an elevated way, to get yourself calm so that you can respond effectively. So, taking a deep breath. The second thing is that I'm putting my hand on my heart so I can tell whether my heart rate is up or my breathing is really shallow. Those are two ways that I know that I'm not calm. And it also gives me a little moment to, get any tension out of my shoulders. And again, I'm talking about taking 1 second. So we're just doing this. The most important thing is, if you're not a calm person like me, I am not a calm person. This is something that I had to practice for myself outside of any moments of my children having tantrums or getting really upset, right? So this is something I practiced for myself, and I just visualized moments in the day when I might be upset, maybe while driving and having a little road rage, just calming myself down. Because in the moment, if you haven't practiced self-regulation, you most likely won't be able to do it. So number one, learn the technique. Number two, practice it. And then number three, implement it in the moment. That's self-regulation. So I told you this video is both about self-regulation and co-regulation. So let's talk about co-regulation right now. Co-regulation is the idea that when we regulate ourselves, our children will naturally regulate themselves as well. And this comes to us from brain science. And in our brains, we have mirror neurons, and they are so primal, you cannot turn them off. So I'm going to give you an example of what mirror neurons do for us. So just play this game along with me. If you want to, it's really fun. Okay, so follow along with me. Touch your forehead. Okay, good. Touch your chin. Okay, touch your cheek. Touch your chin. Touch your forehead. Many of you, because I touched my cheek, actually touched my cheek, although my word said touch my forehead. The reason for that is mirror neurons. Again, you can't turn them off. They're part of the survival part of our brains. And the reason for them is that it is so important for us to connect to our primary caregivers that the mirror neurons help us to mirror what we're seeing. So if a mother smiles at us, we can automatically smile and build a connection. So there's no way to turn them off. And it is the secret sauce around co-regulation. So if my child sees me do this, and they can sense that I'm calming down because my voice gets low and I slow down, they will start to calm down too. Because they're in response to us, they're connecting to that feeling of being calm. So I broke that video down for you. This person probably is just calm all the time, but for those of you like me who are not calm all the time, I've just demystified self-regulation by talking about how to catch, assess, and respond effectively, and how self-regulating and calming down ourselves is the #1 way to help our children calm themselves down too. So that's the video for the week, self-regulation to co-regulation. Check the links in my bio for all kinds of freebies. Connect to the Facebook group, do all the things, because I'm here to help you with just so much knowledge and fun and just breaking down the things that look like total magic. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.